Yo, 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 welcome back to the boat. We are still afloat, coming to you on February 10th. We got Mr. Darius Ferguson's 37th birthday. I don't want to, I didn't mean to call out your age like that, but hey, we ain't getting any younger.
Jesus.
So, but happy birthday to our boy, one third of the triumvirate here. I'm your host, Michael Smith, checking in.
Hey yo, it's Marcus J checking in from Dallas, feeling good.
And coming up on that birthday line from that town, man, is Darius, brother. Mr.
Well,
37.
Darius, before we kick it off, uh, tell us about the day that was your birthday.
Is a day that I'm glad is over. I don't know, man. I feel like when you start getting older, dude, especially when you had kids, man. Like I feel like birthdays, me and the wife were just talking about this. When it's your birthday, it don't quite hit the same.
They don't love you
Yes.
like that.
Dude, I low key, that's how I feel, man. I feel just like that. I feel like you just kind of just like coasting, moving through life. Like it don't even feel like my birthday. It feel like another Tuesday. But we getting old, man. We getting older. I still look 30, so I'm okay with it. Look like this
Yeah,
forever.
they say black don't crack.
Hey,
Yeah.
found the youth.
Haven't had a birthday a few weeks ago too. Yeah, I definitely feel you on the blessed to have another year, but yeah, it's not like I mean we can go out to dinner and call it good. That's really all I want on my birthday. That
Yeah.
and basically be left alone. Like not have to do
Yo,
anything.
bruh, that's literally I'm like, yo, I just want to just not have to talk to nobody. Like, I just want to sit in I told Jay, I said, I just want to sit in the room. I don't care if the lights and TV on. I just want to sit there for just like 20 minutes and just be with my thoughts. I don't know, man. We'll see. My 40th birthday, though, I do know I want to go somewhere. So clear your calendar in 3 years.
Oh yeah.
We'll
Like, I'm
turn it up to
going
20
some.
20 2029. It's
Right.
coming up.
I'm gonna be somewhere out this country.
Not in the Salesforce building in Indianapolis.
Bruh, definitely not. Definitely not.
Well,
But
let's go ahead and have you kick it off in honor of your birthday with your call me crazy for this week.
man, call me crazy, dude, but I think that brawl, man, what was it, yesterday night? I think that turned up the Hornets, man. I think the Hornets kind of needed something like that to kind of just put that battery in their back. Because I think we talked about the Hornets like a couple times on the pod, and I feel
Mhm.
like they're just a team where you see the talent, like what was it, KK Trey, used to be Melo, Lamelo, Trey Man. Like they have a Musa. They got a squad where you just like, I mean, y'all can't win nothing. Miles Bridges, y'all can't win nothing, but y'all can actually make some noise. Like y'all not as bad as it may look. They're just immature. And I think like kind of having a fight, I think it kind of just shows other teams like, all right, we ain't here to be pushed around. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all can't take a night off against us. Like be ready to come ready to fight. Both both street, off the court and on the court, be ready to fight. So yeah, that's what I think.
Bro, if the Hornets and Detroit Pistons match up first round, that would be the
That'd be
latest first round in the East we ain't had in a long time.
that'd be like even that game, it felt like a playoff game.
It did. It was
And even
playoff
I mean,
atmosphere.
oh bruh. And I feel like you kind of need that, man. I feel like, with the league the league so far, and I mean, hey, this is just a fan's perspective, but
hmm
it kind of just feel like glorified street ball.
I feel like this is the only way that what was it? Miles Bridges could maybe bring some light to his name. Felon Bridges getting in fights on the first round with the bad boy Pistons. Like
Yeah.
he's not gonna
I
become likable, but he might as well be a villain.
but I
Hey,
mean,
like I said in the group text, I'm surprised he knew how to hit somebody besides a woman.
Lord,
that's
oh,
Jesus.
God dang.
He did say the group chat. I wasn't expecting him to put it on wax. Like
I'm not I'm not
mercy.
saying it's right. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying the dude has shown questionable judgment before. So
Hey,
at
I
least at least
mean,
at least he hit a dude this time.
He
yeah. I
tried to.
mean,
He was swinging.
He
well, he
got
was
put in the head
smart.
he got put in the headlock too.
I mean, the only difference is she didn't duck and he did. You know what? That's a
Oh
little
Lord. Oh,
okay.
oh,
Okay, don't
Lord.
get. But no, no. Hey, hey. look, we do not condone domestic violence. Just so don't, hey man, I
And
just made a
and
little
Mike
joke.
Mike had the nerve in text say, "I'm surprised the Hornets ain't trade him. Who taking him?"
Right. Yeah, ain't nobody
No,
taking him, man.
they should have just let him walk. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying they shouldn't have
Well,
re-signed him. I wouldn't
well,
have traded for him. I just wouldn't have re-signed him either.
but
Uh,
I feel like he's that player where he has the talent to where you want him on your team. Like it ain't
I
like
mean, he almost got traded to the Suns last year.
oh yeah.
yeah. I mean, I think so. I think somebody would. I think the heat of him is off. Like you know what I'm saying from that incident. So I can see somebody trading for him because you can use a player like him on your team. Um,
Y'all ever seen that rap video he did?
Yeah.
It's been some
I mean, a
it's been
couple.
some
There's a
years.
couple.
It's been some
yeah,
years, but yeah, that one that they had to that was before the domestic violence stuff. They had to like almost kind of like time out on that one because he was talking about dirty Sprite and all types of
Yeah, he had
wild
the
stuff in
purple in
that.
the
And
cup. He had the purple in the
yeah.
cup.
that's why I say
It,
he's the one that like LaMelo was young enough to where he could have taken any fork in the road. Having Miles Bridges on that team before him did not lead him down the right fork in the road.
no, I think LaMelo was going down that road regardless. If you like followed him through his high school, he was going down that road. I think Miles Bridges just like kind of gave him like,
He put a
oh, okay,
battery in his
cool.
back.
Yeah, I really ain't got it. I ain't got to change up. Like, yeah, I think it's just funny. I'm just like, bro, you grew up in Chino Hills, man. Like, life was good for y'all. Like,
He said
your daddy grew up in the hood. You grew up in Chino Hills.
he said
Life
that.
was good.
Yeah, go ahead and get them hot Cheetos tattooed. This sounds like a great idea.
Great idea. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think Melo is just a guy that man. He just having fun hooping. But I
He's
think
a
they can
follower for
be.
sure. And
He definitely a follow. But I think they can be like kind of like the culture that before they start trading them away. Like the culture that Memphis had with Dylan Brooks,
Yeah.
Desmond Bane, and Ja, like they had a culture where you like, oh snap, I think they can make some noise. I think the Hornets can be just like that because they're starting to put it together. You see them putting it together in real time.
You know what Memphis didn't have? They just didn't have a Con Knipple to rein it back in as a
Yeah.
glue. They had a
Hey,
little too much Ja, a little too much Bane, not a little too much Dylan
so
Brooks. They didn't have a Con Knipple. They didn't have to trade him away. They were just missing that
notice you didn't say they
ingredient.
didn't have a Tyler Hero. They didn't need a Tyler
No,
Hero.
no, no, no,
They
no, no,
needed
no.
a
Yeah, they definitely don't
They
need
needed a
that.
you so
Con
but
Duke Knipple.
Knipple.
but
Wholesome
you know
family for
but you know who started that and made it like who started that blueprint?
yeah.
Jeff Teague's Atlanta Hawks. Think about it. You had Jeff
Eh,
Teague,
they wasn't
Joe
as
Ja.
wild though. They wasn't as
They
wild.
but they
They were
were
mature. You
no
got
no
Al Horford,
they
who's like Mr.
yeah
Maturity.
they were, but everybody just played their role. You had Jeff Teague, which LaMelo is a better version of Jeff Teague. You had Brandon Miller, who's your Joe Johnson. Even though I mean I'm not saying he's as good or would be a better player than Joe Johnson, but he's your scorer. You got KK Trey, Conker who's your
Kyle
Kyle
Korver.
Korver. You know what I'm saying? Like so they got the same formula almost. And look, Trey Man is your Jamal Crawford off the bench spark. Like
I'll
they
I'll
kind of got the same formula a little bit.
I'll say I agree with you in the sense that when the Hawks had like the four All-Stars that were all like mid, Jeff Teague, Horford, Millsap, and Korver, you
Hmm.
don't know who's the best player on the Hornets. I'm still trying to figure it out. Like obviously LaMelo's the
Yeah,
most talented, but I don't
but you
know
don't.
if they are this good next season. I don't know which one of them actually makes the All-Star game. I don't know if it's Khan,
That's true.
Brandon Miller, or LaMelo. I don't know who.
Yeah, I feel
I
like they
got
need
I
like
got a
one more piece.
I got a random thought for y'all.
Mm,
What?
This is my starting five of the white dudes in the league that it would be most interesting to be a fly on the wall watching them interact with their teammates.
okay,
It's Corey Kispert, it's Con
Hawks.
Knipple, it's Luke Kennard, it's Reed Shepard, and then I'm gonna say Liam McNeely. So the Hornets got two of them. And I say that because like clearly their teammates like them and
Hmm.
clearly they're
Hmm.
good teammates. But like you look at them and they don't look like they don't present themselves like Tyler Hero. They don't present themselves like even Cooper Flag. They present themselves as like I'm like pure white bread America kid thrown into a case study for what it looks like when you throw a
Here's what
white
it's like
person in the middle
minority.
in the middle of black people.
Well,
Like, honestly,
I,
I would love to be a fly on the wall for those
Kennard's
white
teammates don't
guys.
like him enough. He keeps getting traded.
Yo, you ever seen those you ever seen those like TikToks or Instagrams like day one day one being with a black teammate. Like I feel like that's like that's the white player. Day one of hooping with my black teammates. Everything's all gravy, you know what I'm saying? I love it. Day two, hey my nigga, like I'm like yo, like
Oh
that's
Lord,
like that's
I
like they
haven't
just jump
seen
Hey,
off
him.
deep end.
hey,
I haven't
They
seen him.
close.
he showed. I can see Khan showing back up with his three brothers at home, and he talking about some man. See what they talking about? Like I ain't even. It ain't even like that, pops. And his
Ain't
dad's
like
like,
that.
Khan, use
Oh
proper
man,
English.
yeah,
Use proper English,
Huh,
Khan.
Con, what are you talking about,
yeah.
buddy?
That's definitely Tyler Hero.
Go by your proper name. Your name is Connor. What is Khan?
Right. You on
Definitely
thin
Tyler
ice,
Hero.
buddy. You're on thin ice, buddy.
Tyler
Newsflash,
Hero showed up
buddy.
back to
Newsflash,
his
pal.
suburban home with the earrings in.
No,
Said
yeah,
Tyler.
I mean, like I said, I think like man, you look at the Hornets. The Hornets have that makeup. I think they, you know what I'm saying? Like again, I don't think they'll ever win anything, but I think they can
Dang,
be that kind of surprise team that could sneak up on you. And
you said ever. Not next year, not
I,
the year after, not 5 years. You said ever. God
I just
dang.
I don't know who they can beat in the 7 game series. I
Ever
think that
though. Whew.
I think they could. Yeah, I just think they can. They'll probably be able to sneak a team, but I just don't know if they can sneak. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they're a team that can probably still around. You know what I'm saying? Because you probably underestimate them. You probably write them off, and they can still around. But I don't know if they can do that for an entire playoffs, like a playoff series, to win a ring.
Hmm.
And
Yeah,
there's
speculation.
no disrespect. I just don't know if they can.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, maybe not this iteration, but I can see them having enough pieces to get it done at some point. With you get rid of Miles Bridges, then you got to start.
Now, Miles Bridges, he's a Josh Smith, man. Can't get rid of him.
if Josh Smith had a little bit better jumper, I could actually see that. Josh Smith was throwing them up there like he was had a
I
jumper.
mean, yeah, he was ahead of his time a bit. You know what I'm saying? He understood you need to shoot threes. He just didn't have the same clip to shoot the threes that he knew he
He
needed
was
to
not
shoot.
efficient at all. They told him don't. He kept throwing them up there.
Hey, he kept, hey.
Well, my call. I want to start it off with the Jazz on this one. My call me crazy is don't hate the player, hate the game. The past 3 days, I've been hearing all these analysts go in, oh, it's a tragedy that, the Jazz are tanking, blah, blah, blah. They have not done nothing wrong. The league gave the rules. The Jazz have simply followed the rules. They said, yeah, we're going to blow teams out for the first 3 quarters, and then we're going to bench Laurie. We're going to bench JJJ. Keontae George is out with the sniffles, and we're going to lose those games. And the crazy thing is, they're still whooping teams. They beat the
Hey,
Heat
they just
handily.
prepare. They're just preparing their team culture for when Peterson comes. We're gonna play the first 3 quarters and we're gonna sit the
No,
fourth.
don't do that. Don't do that to Peterson. That dude is going to be cold-blooded. But these are the rules the league gave, and everyone's mad about it. But the Jazz aren't doing nothing wrong but trying to get wins. I would love if the Bulls were smart enough to do this, but no. We want to go ahead and tank when they're about to change the rules, and we're about to have the worst 2 drafts ever in 27. Don't. I'm gonna get off on the tangent.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I can't hate on it because I mean the Sixers did it. Like teams have been doing it forever. I just there's nothing that stops teams from doing it. And I've heard it on like a couple podcasts where they've talked about like you should once a team's like eliminated from playoff contention, you should like start incentivizing them to win. Like once a team is like, hey, 10 games out, you've been eliminated from there on out, you add percentage points to your lottery odds for every game that you win after that. So I'm in favor of something like that. But
Hmm.
at the end of the day, it's like I mean, bad teams are going to be bad, and I think the part about it that we probably don't like as fans, and that the media doesn't like, is that they're sitting good players. But at the end of the day, if I'm a team, like I'm doing all I can to get a top 4 pick. Like you're not gonna unless you put something in place. If I'm a bad team and I know I'm not gonna win a championship, I would much rather be the Utah Jazz or I almost said the Pelicans, but they don't even have their own pick, or the Pacers right now than I would rather be like the Chicago Bulls who just like flies to ointment. They're what line they hover every single year.
Hmm.
Bro. Here's the thing. I don't even think the Bulls want to be the Bulls. The Bulls don't even want to be the Bulls, man. They like what? They just be like, yeah, don't have me go off. Because every time I think about Patrick Williams, boy, I just
How we get the worst players and we still can't tank? Like nobody was mad. I mean, people were mad, but nobody's
it's,
mad
it's
now
just
that
it's just like
VJ
we can't
V
even fail right. Like we just that it's just a can't get right organization. Like even when they try to fail, they can't do it right. It's just like, bro, like y'all just a whole organization that can't get right.
Yeah, I mean the Sixers did it right last year. The Sixers got VJ Edgecombe. I don't see
Yeah.
nobody complaining about that now. Mavs, they did it for Derek Lively when they lost back-to-back games to the Hornets about 3 years ago. That was insane. Like
Yeah.
every year, they're gonna whatever the rules are, that owner or that GM is gonna figure out how to manipulate them.
Who is this?
If you're good, like if you're good at your job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and obviously Danny Ainge is one of the best at the job. So I'm not mad at it. That's all I'm saying. It's like you could switch the rules, you could change it. It doesn't. It's not really gonna matter. The best GMs are still gonna show they're the best GMs.
Yeah. They
Same
know
press has been
they
showing
know
it
what they're
forever.
doing, man. Yeah, they know what they're doing, bro. Like we just the Bulls are just like I said, they just a pack of can't get right.
Who's our GM again? I forgot his name. I like try to block it
Gar
out in my
Forman.
head.
Or
yeah,
no,
Garf
yeah.
no
No, yeah, you're
Arturo's
right. Yeah, Canisiphus or something like that.
yeah, something like that. He like Russian guy. He need to go back to Russia.
Yeah, Gar Foreman.
We got them out of there.
Yeah,
Yeah, they left.
The Gar Pax era is gone, but they still catching strays for the culture they
Oh
built.
no. Mark Eversley is the new GM.
Yeah, the spirit of Gar Forman still lives strong.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say much of him because he black and it's Black History Month.
Oh,
Yeah,
our current GM is black.
The VP is
Yeah,
Arturas Canisiphus, so
yeah,
That's the
he's the
name I know.
boss.
yeah.
That's the
Arturis,
name I know.
yeah. But Mark Eversley. All right, I'm gonna star
We'll just
you
say
out,
he's being
buddy.
controlled. We're just saying he's being controlled by the man, and the man
By
is
the man,
Canisiphus.
yeah. I'm a,
He's just trying to keep his job day in day out.
like
Hmm.
I'm a
A,
star you out, buddy.
a hard working brother taking the fall with a white man.
Come on, brother. Get it together, Mark, before you become a Mark.
Hey, that's what what's old boy for the Bears? What's the black dude? Uh
Kevin Warren or
no,
Ryan
the other one.
Poles.
Yes, he was on his way to becoming that, taking the fall
Yeah.
because he was struggling
Hey,
for a bit before they turned
but
it around.
hey, yeah, them draft picks came, man. He know what he's doing. And look, what's that? And I don't like when they be like impose we trust. I'm like, yeah, I don't necessarily like that. And Ryan we trust. I can do that. Use his first name. You guys
Yeah,
wild.
they better chill out with that, right?
Y'all wild with y'all wild with the last name. Use the
I don't
name his
trust
mama
it.
gave.
Throwing that around a little too much.
I don't trust in polls, but I trust in the poll when it's time to bang bang.
Oh, man,
Got to keep that thing on.
got to.
Well, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and hit my call me crazy. I think the Mavericks are gonna sell in the next 2 years, and the reason I think that, bless you,
Like,
is it just came out yesterday that the owners are gonna vote on league expansion in this summer, and so I think if they vote on league expansion, I think that means a team is probably coming as soon as 2028, possibly 29, 2030. But they're basically voting on two teams. And they really have no reason to turn that down because that's money you're injecting right into the game.
yeah,
The biggest reason that the Adelson family / Dumont family even bought the Mavericks in the first place was to try to help push this casino arena agenda in Texas. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with the legislation in Texas, but essentially the lieutenant governor kind of controls the lottery, controls gambling. He's been the lieutenant governor for forever in Texas. His name's Dan Patrick. I wish we would vote him out, but it's probably not going to happen. And if he gets voted in again this fall, he's going to be the lieutenant governor through 2031. So he's not going to give in to gambling, despite the Adelson family having now a couple years to try to line his pockets to try to get him to change his mind on the
Mm.
stance. So this family's not going to continue to want to own the Mavericks if they can't get a casino, if they can't get gambling in casinos legalized in Texas when they have an opportunity to do so in Vegas. So I think if whether it's Mark Cuban like they say it might be, or whoever it is, I could see the Adelson family because the league is not going to let them move the Mavericks. Like I don't care. Like you don't move a team from the fourth biggest media market in the country to Vegas, which is not a huge market. It just is a glamour market. But those are the reasons I think that the team is going to sell in the next 2 years. And I'm pushing for Luka and Flag team up in Dallas. Call me crazy.
Nah, bump that, man. You know what? I don't want the Adelsons to own the team anymore. But Mark Cuban should not get the team. I don't care about no selling. Forget about that. Mark Cuban gave the team. He sold the team away. You don't get to get it back. Like
Yeah,
you don't get a refund on your mistake. I don't want to see him anywhere near ownership anymore. He's just a part of this as the Adelsons. He don't get to come out
Yeah.
and be like the hero and all this and say, "Oh,
yeah,
I'm gonna bring the culture back." Wipe it all clean. Wipe it all clean. No more
yeah.
Edison. No more Cuban. If there's a private group, great. Bring in a new face of the organization because I feel like you were a part of it. You're still technically a part of ownership when all this stuff happened. I
True,
don't want to hear none
Yeah.
of that.
true. Hey, you already
I can
know
get down with that.
you already know how I feel about Cuban, man. Like I like Cuban, but I just don't know why you still married and happy with your life. Because you said that you would divorce your wife if they ever decide to trade Luca. And I don't know why you still happily married. You and your wife should be on the outs. That shows me you were committed to this team. You were not committed. And you're like, oh, I didn't know. That's the next problem. You would have known if you were the owner.
Mm.
Look, I don't want to, yeah, I'm with you. Don't come back to saying you want a happy life, you want to grow up with your kids. Go be a father. Don't come back over here. Don't come back. And I'm not even a Mavs fan. Don't you come back over here. Don't you
Go
come
film
back
another
over
season
here.
of Shark Tank.
Right.
Go
Go
film
do
another
your
season of Shark Tank.
right.
Yeah,
Go do your shows and go be with your family, bro, because that's what she
I
wanted. That's why Luca
I
Laker.
can't I can't even hate on that because I mean, yeah, like I think the Mavericks got built into a great organization under his watch. But yeah, I mean, there's too many. Like he was viewed as like a new, inspiring, up and coming young owner that was kind of like brash and kind of said what was on his mind and didn't necessarily follow the typical rules. But he's not that cool young guy anymore.
No.
He's essentially he's become the establishment in the league at this point.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So
yes.
I wouldn't hate if he became the owner again, but I don't think one he has enough money to like be a majority owner again. So whatever group he comes in with, he may be the face of it. He may want to get that in writing this time because apparently he didn't get that in writing last time.
Mm.
But yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to that. But I do think ultimately it's not going to shock me, especially with the amount of money these teams are going for. The Adelsons are probably like, man, one, we better sell the Mavericks while we can sell them for this much money because we got another white face of the franchise, and not only is he white, but he's American.
Every
We can
time.
get a ton of money for this franchise. But two, the cost to get the Vegas franchise is going to be insane too. So it's like you might as well trade one for the other and get where you truly want to get. So that's my call me crazy. So
Yeah.
let's go ahead and jump off the boat here real quick before we jump into a new segment with the Super Bowl. What are y'all's thoughts on the Super Bowl?
I was talking to a football head today. He played college football and he's got two sons, big old dudes. Like I'm talking like 6'5", 300,
Jeez.
400 pound, old
Jesus.
linemen dudes. Like it's a serious football family. I was like, man, the Super Bowl is boring. But as an expert of the game, what do you think? He's like, bro, it was poor football. I was like, it wasn't just great defense. And he's like, it was poor football. So I'm
Mhm.
happy as a non-expert, my eyes weren't fooling me.
Yeah,
I,
I mean, it was boring, man. I I felt so. I mean, I'm a Bears fan, so I looked at the Seahawks. I was like, oh man, okay, they got a tough defense. Like they'll be able to hold the Patriots. You know what I'm saying? Scoring, but I also thought I'm like I thought they would actually be able to like get their teams going. I don't feel like either quarterback played well. Like I think Drake May was just it's his first Super Bowl and it showed, you know what I'm saying? And I think it was Sam Darnold's first Super Bowl too.
Yeah.
And so I think the inexperience just kind of showed. You know what I'm saying?
First,
I
first,
think
first as a starter because he was actually on San Francisco and they lost to the Chiefs
okay.
a couple years ago. He was a
Okay, so
backup, but
so
yeah, but first as
so
a starter
first
for
first
sure.
as a starter. So I think it just showed the inexperience of both quarterbacks. Um but I don't know, man. Like you said, it didn't really look like the best two teams in the conference were playing. You know what I'm saying? And again, as a Bears fan, I'm like, dude, we if we beat the Rams, like I'm like, man, I'm pretty sure they could have beat the Seahawks.
mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like something I'm like, I'm pretty sure they could have beat the Seahawks. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it did. I mean, hey, kudos to them, man. I thought, they won. They can say the champs. But yeah, the Patriots just looked bad. It was tough.
Yeah, I think the Patriots benefited from an easy schedule. I mean,
Yeah.
how it goes in the NFL, because I know Darius, you may know this, but Marcus, I know you don't know anything about anything but NBA. But basically, the first place team in the division gets the hardest schedule. So they play all the first place teams in their conference, but then they
Mhm.
pick one other NFC conference that they play against all those teams. But then the Patriots finished last in their division last year, so they played all the fourth place teams in their conference. So on top of that, they played an easier schedule in general. Yeah, the Seahawks defense, I mean, I know it's not the Legion of Boom defense from like the 2013, 2014 era, but that defense was legit. Shout out JSN, my fellow Rock Wallian. But yeah, I mean Sam Darnold, he definitely played well in the postseason, but he still feels like a high level game manager at the end of the day. It would have been cool to see like Matt Stafford versus like maybe Drake May if he played better, or Drake May in a couple of years, or like Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen. Like seeing a good quarterback matchup, I feel like always kind of helps the Super Bowl. But the Super Bowl is
Yeah.
going to get the ratings at the end of the day, is because it's the Super Bowl.
Did that
But
Super
yeah.
Bowl win like change I guess like Sam Darnold's like I don't know, legacy at all?
I mean, he's not going to be a Hall of Famer. He's too far in now
No.
and he hasn't had enough good years. But I mean, it changes how he's looked at to a degree of he was viewed as the guy that always comes up small or always like
Yeah.
fumbles the bag at the
Hmm.
wrong time. So I think he's not completely excused from that because I mean, he won, but it's not like he played like great in that game.
Hmm.
He's one bad year
Yeah.
away from becoming Jalen Hurts. Like Jalen Hurts was on top of the mountain last year, and this year his wide receivers were every other game pissed off at him. So
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like he's like you say, he's a high level game manager. He still can say he's a champ, so it is what it is. Whether he's a
yeah,
game manager or he's not high octane. You know what I'm saying? Like I know, like I've been looking on Facebook, and of course, people like, oh, like you know, I mean, of course, some people like trying to bag on the Bears, like, so y'all still think y'all got Caleb Williams over Drake May? I'm like,
Yep.
Caleb Williams is a better talent. But you can't, I like football, unfortunately, is a sport. I can say, unfortunately, it's a sport where everybody has to be on point. Like it's
yeah,
not like basketball where it's like you have a superstar or two superstars and they run off, 90 or 90 or 60 to 90 points. You just got to add your little 10 and y'all win. It's like no, like everyone has to be locked in. You have to execute perfectly. So not only do you have to play well, but you have to trust that everybody else is going to play well. You know what I'm saying? Like it is a team sport. And I'm thinking like if you're just looking at like talent, I mean, I thought Caleb Williams would have gave a better showing. I thought Stafford would have gave a better showing. I thought Josh Allen would have gave a better showing. I thought Bo Nix, if he didn't get hurt, probably would have gave a better showing. Like it just didn't look like you said. It just it wasn't great to watch it, great to watch. Like I was like zoning out at different times and like, oh, okay, another field goal. We have 4 field goals now. Like, okay, oh great. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I
Any,
don't know.
anytime the kicker and the punter are being like, even if it's joking, are being talked about as the MVPs, you know it's not a good game.
Exactly. Exactly. That means nobody offense was rolling. Defense like defense was getting stops, but it's probably like defense was getting stops, but offense was also like giving them the stops too. You know what I'm saying? Offense
Yeah.
couldn't get rolling to get actually get something going.
Yeah,
You know what I
it
mean?
wasn't
So
Von Miller. It wasn't Von Miller in the Super Bowl against Denver or against the Panthers where it's like, man, this
exactly.
dude is far and
Like he
away
just
making plays.
yeah, yeah, like that's a pass. He's just that good to disrupt that. It wasn't like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I don't know, man. I thought it was good. I feel like the part I enjoyed the most was probably the halftime show. And I'm
And
like,
speaking
boy,
of, let's new segment alert. New segment alert. So we're gonna if for all our No Limit Soldier fans out there, if you know make them say, our new
Nah,
segment is
nah, nah,
called
nah,
Make them say,
nah.
And this segment is
no,
gonna be based
no.
off this segment is basically gonna be talking about a head scratching moment of the week. So my head scratching moment of the week is that halftime show, and it's not the performance itself. It's all these people that are so upset about Bad
Bruh.
Bunny and talking about they're gonna watch the Turning Point USA halftime show. The Clanchella, I believe is what they were calling it. And,
Oh,
and,
you
and
calling it,
uh
you was calling it that? Who was calling it that?
everybody that's anybody. Hey,
Okay.
they all probably was watching in their white hoods calling it
Mm.
turning up at Clanchella. So yeah. It's all these people that are up in arms about Bad Bunny singing in Spanish. What was that? Somebody said, I saw somebody say, man, if the Epstein list was in Spanish, maybe then the Republicans would be mad about it.
Dang, dang.
Yeah, I just think, man, like I just feel like you can't be racist and dumb. Like you got to pick a struggle.
Uh,
Like pick a struggle. Like I like
I
if you're gonna
mean,
be
you could
racist,
argue that if you're a racist, you are dumb, and maybe not in
like
all ways, but you're dumb about some things for sure.
said
just
pick a
be a
struggle.
just be a smart racist. Like I like the stuff I was here. Why couldn't they have an American? Why can't you stop sleeping with your cousin? Like these are questions that we all need answers to. Like I just like don't get like how people don't understand that Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory. They are
Hmm.
U.S.
And
citizens.
get this, if you can go up against Bad Bunny, who's become, like him or not, become one of the biggest stars in the world, like don't bring Kid Rock. Like that's the best. This is your king, a dude that hasn't been popular since like 1990s. Like that was when he was at his peak, and he had like one song maybe when we were in high school. Like Kid Rock is like who you gonna is your headliner? Like come on now.
I just think it shows the state of where we're at, where we're more concerned about somebody speaking Spanish than pedophiles running the country. It's like that's what we're freaking out about. It's like yo, like y'all do know like the elite were taking underage girls to islands.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like they dropped a few names. The president, the president, not my president, but the president of this freaking country was one of the names they dropped. And people are more upset at this 30-year-old guy talking in Spanish than the president of the free world fondling young girls.
Mm,
It's like, let's make that make sense, guys. Like,
mm.
come on. Like, I don't, I'm not a political guy. I try to pay attention and just kind of like, make sure I'm trying to be in tune with stuff. But I'm just like, yo, like, we're getting to the point to where it's like, what are we really upset at? Like we're more upset at somebody speaking another language than we're more upset at people. I like hell, even in gang culture, women and children was off limits. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm in the streets and I'm a blast at you, if you with your wife and your kid, I ain't gonna kill you today. I'm gonna wait till you're not. You know what I'm saying? Like that was even a respect. And now you got these people hiding behind like, Christianity and God. And it's just like, brother, y'all really think God is championing y'all? Like, come on. I just feel like, man, it gets to the point like I get exhausted. I'm exhausted by the people that call themselves Americans. I'm just like, bro, what are y'all doing? What are you doing? I'm like, at
Yeah.
this point, like, I'm like, pretty much. I'm like, I hope none of y'all got daughters, because like, you'll get your daughter up for prostitution, but she better not come back speaking Spanish. I know that for sure.
Speaking of daughters, I'm gonna say this real quick. Marcus, did you see that story about that girl in Prosper that got into an argument with her dad about Trump and her dad killed her?
No.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
Damn.
about.
this
I
was
just saw that story today.
He
wild.
That's
he
what
he
I'm
was
talking
riding
about.
This
for
was
Trump over his own daughter.
I guess so. I
Dang.
guess
I'm
so.
gonna have to check that out.
She was visiting from the UK and they got into an argument and her dad killed her over an argument.
Wow.
Over an argument,
Wild
bro. You
times.
killed your own seed over an argument. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what Trump ain't gonna do? Get you out of jail. Like, you
Nope.
about to die in there for killing your own daughter over Trump. The same dude that if your daughter was 7 years old probably would touch it. I'm just saying, like make that make
Whew.
sense.
Yeah.
Like, make it make sense, guys. Like, that's what we're being outraged at. Like, or better yet, like, people going like, man, like, they speaking Spanish, but they're like, but what you want to eat tonight? Man, I want to eat some Mexican food. Nah, stay with that unseasoned chicken that you want. Don't you dare go to soup. Don't you dare go to the taqueria. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't get people. Like, I'm like, how are you guys racist but still want to be a part and engaged and connected to ethnic people?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look here, Susan. Nobody want to eat your bland mac and cheese. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But it's like, they can't be in my country, but I sure want to enjoy Taco Tuesday with my cousin. Again, I keep saying that. I need to stop. Yeah. I just think like it's just I don't think people really like are connecting, like, bro, like, what are you really mad at? Like, what are we talking
Yeah. Yeah.
about?
Yeah. Wild times we live in. It's
Wow.
scary. Scary out there. Well, that's a taste of make them say, huh? We'll bring a full dose next week. We'll each come back with a topic. Off the boat will go away, and we'll bring this in. So definitely looking forward to the topics next week. Hopefully, some funny topics, but some things that will make them say, huh, for sure. So let's
Mhm.
move on to who put you on notice. I'm gonna be quick with mine and go ahead and say, Mr. Anthony, I like to trade my jersey with Grady Dick Black.
No, it's
Or
happened. It's a factual thing.
yeah, I saw that.
Oh, Jersey swap.
Wow. Yeah, that was yeah. I think the league said, brother, you gotta stop swapping jerseys with people. You done.
Oh, they
Yeah,
did.
they
They
definitely did.
basically said anybody named Brown.
They said
They
Brown
gave him a
Big.
they gave him a list of people like, hey, bro, you can't you can't swap your jersey with this dude.
Yeah. All right.
Said
Well,
Jalen Brown, no sir.
no. Well, shout out to the player that's gonna get Paolo Banchero traded. Shout out to Anthony Black. But I'm gonna go with another defensive forward that is killing it this year and hasn't got that love. Jaden McDaniel's been killing it. He's shooting like 50, 45, and like 85%. And he's kind of that unsung hero on the Timberwolves. And Rudy Gobert calling his teammates out for effort. It's never Jaden McDaniels. He always gives the best effort, man. He's improved his 3-point jump shot. I just feel like he don't get enough love in that starting lineup, for all that he's worth. So shout out to Jaden McDaniels.
Okay. No, I like that. I like that. I'm gonna go with mine, man. I'm gonna say it's gonna go ahead and take it back to Cleveland. Ain't nothing good in Cleveland that I know of outside of the Cleveland Cavaliers and Donovan Mitchell, Spider. I think, man, he's my put you on notice, man. I think since Harden got there, Donovan, he has been cooking and turning up. I think he can now play his natural position. Like, he can now do what he's like, because he can put the ball in the basket. He is a really good basketball player. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I think James Harden is able to do what they hope that Darius Garland was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And I think right now you look at Donovan's, his scoring output. Well, I think he was scored like 35. Well, yeah, 35 since he got there, and then 32 the very next game. Like, they're legit looking like they can. what I'm saying, be a team in the East. Again, do I think they're gonna win? That is a huge if. But they're gonna be fun to watch. I think Harden is a probably, which I know we were talking about, does it work? How does it work? I think Harden might be the perfect, what I'm saying, counterpart to Mitchell.
Too bad they got a whole bunch of all-time chokers on that team. Jared
Harden has mastered the honeymoon phase.
Jared Allen is the Harden of centers. He gonna get out. He gonna get out rebounded by Mitch whatever his name is from the New York Knicks. He gonna get out hustled for, and
and
he gonna
and
come
and
back
and Evan Mobley is the James Harden of
up
Jared
power forward.
Allen's.
Nah, that's
Why?
facts.
Why? Why?
Uh,
Why are y'all like this?
Because he didn't show up in the playoffs last year either. And he's good,
oh
and
man,
he's a better version of Jared Allen.
all NBA max,
He's Jared Allen at the end of the day.
all NBA
I
max.
Jared Allen with a jump shot.
I
Sometimes,
will say though, with Donovan, he's one of those guys like you never worry about the effort in the game.
yeah.
Like he
No, if he
always,
was 6'5", 6'6", he would be in the running for best player in the league.
He gonna
bruh.
score. He's just gonna get
If you
scored
made
on.
that if you made him, yeah, I was gonna say if you making him 6'5", 6'6", gave him some defense.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I mean, he's 6'2" or something like that.
Yeah, because Lord knows Cone.
Can't wait till Game 7 happens. Jared Allen got 4 rebounds. Harden got 7 points.
Freaking
Them
Donovan Mitchell
half
has
half of
Donovan
through.
Mitchell had like 78 points.
Oh Lord, I'm not a
I,
hater. I swear.
no, you definitely hate her. You're definitely hate. That is that is falsehood.
Oh man.
Well, let's go ahead and move it over to the draft. We're gonna let the birthday boy go first with this one. So in honor of his birthday, we are not gonna sing him happy birthday because yeah,
Please
we ain't doing
don't.
that. But we are
Please
gonna
don't.
do best birthday performances. So this is going for best, and it's not just NBA. So Marcus, hopefully you didn't just pick NBA players.
I only got NBA.
We're we're going best performances on your birthday. So Darius has first pick, and then we'll snake it like usual. Marcus, you got second. I got third and fourth, and then we'll swing it back.
Easy enough.
Man, I'm gonna start it off with the Big Diesel himself. I had to do some research, but Big Diesel himself, man, back in 2000 and early March, Diesel gave us 61, 23, and 3.
God dang.
Joe, Shaq, I saw that stat line. I said Shaq was just disgusting. Shaq was
God.
just disgusting.
Lord have mercy.
So yeah, that's
And if
gonna
you
be
know
my
his and
first pick.
if you know his off the court lifestyle, he's a nasty man too.
Nasty. Big nasty. All right. I'm gonna go with my first pick, man. I just gotta lock it in because I don't think y'all will have the other ones. So Michael Jordan on his 29th birthday, 46, 6, and 4, bro. Dude, straight cold-blooded killer. It would be a tragedy if he wasn't on this list.
No, that's good. You gotta pick it.
I'm gonna go with one completely off the beaten path, and I only found this because I researched it. A high school kid named Thomas Tyner on his
What
birthday
the?
for Aloha High School ran for 643 yards and scored 10 touchdowns.
Oh,
How
that's
how
yeah.
how could you top that on your birthday? I know it's
600.
not at the
You
professional
said
league,
this is
but
a high
six.
school?
This is a high school kid ran for
Wow.
643 yards and scored 10 touchdowns on his birthday. I'm like, dude, like
Wow.
what else is there to do? I'm retiring that day.
Mm.
Okay, no, that's pretty freaking good. That's pretty freaking good.
So my second pick, just to piss off Marcus himself.
I know where this is going.
Boy,
There's
Probably
there's there's there's
worst pick
there's
you could pick.
there's one on the board that I could pick ahead of it, but I just want to piss you off today because I know you saw LeBron is sitting tonight and won't make All NBA for like the 21st year in a row. So if I could piss you off a little bit, I will happily do so. I will pick LeBron James on his birthday in 2009, scored 48 points, got 10 rebounds, got 6 assists in a win.
Well, I will raise you on that. And just December 10th, Jalen Johnson's birthday. He was the second player to ever drop 40, 10, and 5 on his birthday, second to LeBron. Um,
Say that
and
again. Second to who? Second to
he
who?
was second, but he did it better. Dropped 43, 11, and 9 on his birthday this past December 18th. Solidified his breakout year. It was more meaningful than freaking whatever that dude's name is.
I just wanted to make sure you put some respect on his name, kind of like Jeff
It
T did
was more
not do for
meaningful.
Zaire yesterday.
Yo, that was crazy. He said, I like my money,
That,
not your money. I like my money more than yours.
that's a wild.
He said they
So
announced your name, but no one knew who you were.
yeah, that was disrespectful. But yeah, I mean, I feel like that's definitely like some like the homies you just argue with the homies, or you got to go back and apologize. Like my bad,
Yeah,
I went too
yeah.
far.
We on live.
I,
We on live. We on live.
right,
Yeah, you
my
kept
bad,
saying.
G. But no, I'm gonna go ahead and take it up. Baseball, Derek Lee, September 6th. He had again. These are ones I had to look up. My buddy didn't have just one.
Yeah, that was on my list.
He had like four. He had like 4 or 5.
Five,
He had a
five.
four
Who?
year
Not in
run.
one birthday, but yeah, 5 times on his
Yeah,
birthday he homered.
Who?
he had like a 4 year
He
run.
played for the Cubs too, Marcus. You should know
Yeah,
this
he
man.
did. He
I know who the
did.
player is.
But he
What he
but
do?
he had a 4 year run. Every year he had a home run on his 28th, 29th, 30, and 31st birthday.
That's insane.
Like literally, I was just like, bro, he was born. They was like, yo, he is about to get skilled this after far.
That's,
So him,
shout
the
out
what
to
I
him.
got, right? That's pretty dope. And then the other one, this one was good because I remember this because I was watching this game. You got to give Cooper DeJean, man. February 9th,
Mhm.
the day
It's
before.
unfortunate.
Yep, he recorded a 38-yard pick six against the Chiefs. And I mean, look, like here's the thing. You got to shout him out because how many white cornerbacks you know?
Jason Sehorn. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
It ain't a lot of them, brother.
It's
You
not a
gotta
lot.
shout. You
It's
gotta
not a
shout
lot.
him out, bro. You gotta shout him out.
It's an untapped market.
Definitely.
They've been told just like they enter in the NBA again. They've been told this ain't the market for you. They're finding out slowly but surely. We can. We can. DEI not only applies to the working world.
Right.
Well, we'll go back to back with the bright skinned players. Luka Doncic, 30, 16, and 11 on his 25th birthday, and that was back in 2025, I think. Forgot what day it was, but back when he was still with the Mavs, right before the trade.
Okay. I'm gonna go Dominique Wilkins on January 12th, 1987, scored 53 points on his birthday. Surprised y'all didn't have
No,
that
I
on the
saw
guest
that one.
list.
I didn't choose
Okay.
it, but I saw it.
Okay. And my last one was not a playoff performance, but Randy Johnson had 14 strikeouts on his 37th birthday.
14, gosh dang, Lord
And
have mercy.
he's also known for hitting a bird mid pitch. He legit hit a bird as it was flying in front of between home plate and the mound. He hit the bird with a ball and it exploded right there.
Dang.
Dang.
That's
All
right.
right. Well, the first game that he ever played on his birthday, or was the first game that he's ever played while it was his birthday was Kyrie Irving dropped 43 points on his 30th birthday. Uh, Back when he was with the Nets, throwback, and they still lost to the Memphis Grizzlies. I ended up watching that game. I remember. I think he missed the game winner, but it was still pretty dope.
Oh no, that's pretty dope. I'm gonna go ahead wrap it up with a Minnesota Vikings legend on his 30th birthday. Brett Favre threw for 390
Oh
yards.
no! Come on, man.
See, I
Why
saw
would you do
that, but
that?
I ain't giving Brett Favre no love.
None.
You right.
I
Oh,
can't give him
yeah, you
Parkinson's or
right.
not. Like I can't give Brett Favre no love.
All right. Well, yeah. Look, I'll skip Brett Favre then.
He stole from the children to build his daughter a
Oh yeah,
volleyball
you're
team.
right. I forgot all about that.
He definitely
Yeah,
in the files, that's for sure. He's
yeah.
somewhere in there.
I ain't giving him no love there, man. Forget you, Brett. Forget you, Favre. Dang. I feel like it was like a lot of, I was trying to look up some more. Dang.
I tried to
Who
find one for Derrick Rose, but he had that 50-point game for the Timberwolves 2 weeks after his birthday. That was insane, but didn't count.
yeah, it's
Didn't
over.
count.
Yeah, that didn't count. I feel like Braun had another one, and I know you ain't gonna like it, but I feel like Braun had
Don't
another
do it.
Bron's played a lot on his birthday.
And he's lost in a lot of important games. I'll say that. Dang near every career milestone, he taking an L. All them L's in the finals, it only makes sense. Take an L on his birthday, take an L on 30K points, 40K points. I hope he get to 50K points just so he can take another L.
Do you think LeBron knows when your birthday is?
one.
I,
Why
I,
are
I
you?
bet I bet if he did, he lost.
Considering your birthday's in August, ain't no way.
He lost. He probably lost some USA game for us, something like that.
Dang, yeah, I'm trying to think who. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know who else got like a notable.
I mean, we could give you if you remember Orlando Hernandez, the pitcher, El Duque.
Yeah, I might need. I might need one, man.
He played in the AL Championship Series and had 8 strikeouts and 1 run, or 8 innings,
Yeah.
1 run, 7 strikeouts in the ALDS, so or ALCS.
Yeah, we'll go with that one.
Okay,
Because
Brett Favre.
Favre was the only one I saw, and I was just like, ah. When y'all remind me of that, I said, yeah, man, let him shake his little hand all the way back in it a little bit.
Yeah,
You st you
Brett
stealing
Favre
from
can
people,
catch all the
bro.
slander. I've listened, as y'all know, I listen to Bomani Jones's podcast all the time. Something fun, I would say, kind of funny, but also sick that they were doing was, what is the funniest name you could think of that would be on the Epstein list? And he said Tim Tebow would be one of the funniest names.
Oh no,
Can y'all
no!
think
Don't
of
do that to Tim
can
Tebow.
y'all
No,
hypothetically,
let
but can y'all think of a name that would be funnier than that, or like
yeah,
more ironic than that?
yeah. Of
Shit,
course, of course.
Russell Wilson, they were trying to put smut on
They were
his
trying to
name
say,
at one
hey,
point.
he said timeout. He said timeout.
Right.
I tried to buy a plane. I never met that man.
Yeah.
Never. Yeah,
Um.
they tried to put smut on his name, definitely.
What's the big preacher's name in
TD Jakes or Joel
TD
TD
Osteen. Those
Jakes.
would be
Jakes?
good. I
TJ.
bet you
Yeah.
Osteen. Osteen looks like he's on that list.
They both on it. I guarantee it.
TD fakes.
And you know what?
Bro.
People would still show up to their church on Sunday. I know that.
Yeah, they probably would. I mean,
Wow.
Joel Osteen didn't let anybody in during the hurricane, and they
He did not.
and he's still in that same building.
Mm-mm-mm.
Well, you know who
I,
would be pretty. Go ahead.
who?
Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
was just saying. I hope Keanu Reeves ain't on there. I just hope not.
Bruh.
There's a lot of names.
That,
Denzel, I hope's not on there. There's a lot
I'd
of
be
names.
bruh.
heartbroken.
Not on there.
I'd be heartbroken if Denzel was on there, if Keanu Reeves was on there, if um Michael
Jada
John
Pinkett's
White
on
was
there.
on there.
Oh, that would kill me.
Basically, anybody that's famous and black, I would be upset. I would
Well,
be
you know,
upset.
you already know Diddy on there, so that's done.
He's lost. He's lost to me. You know, man. No, because
Yeah,
he was competing. He was competing for the list.
Kelly was too.
That's the
Put
Bloods
me
versus the
on.
Crips. That's he's Stanley Tookie Williams, and Epstein started the Bloods.
Let me in. Let me in.
did he?
Diddy said, "I am not trying to I'm not trying to join you. I'm trying to compete with you."
Did he was in there going, take that, take that, take that. Okay, I'm done.
He
I'm done.
said,
Nah.
Diddy said, "If you can't beat him, join him." For why?
Diddy a wild boy. He was moving baby oil across country lines like crazy.
Oh man.
Moving shipments.
He got
Oh
his own
man.
files.
Right, right. They said they got Epstein files and then Diddy
The
files.
diddler. The
Lil
diddler.
Diddler. Yo, that sounds like that sounds like a terrifying villain. Just
Oh yeah.
think just think about that. Like you go you walk in a dark alley,
Hey,
all you hear
hey,
is
what happened to
check.
John? He's been diddled.
Hey, Marcus, you walk down a dark alley, all you hear is dirt, 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 dirt. You like,
All I feel
oh
like is you hear a high pitched laugh and then he's been diddled.
no.
Lord.
Yo, you start hearing that Diddy track, boy. You're like, I gotta get to some light.
Right. Bars on your phone disconnect. You're like, oh no.
SOS.
Ah,
Don't start going to
Lord.
SOS mode.
What buddy said, man, I woke up. I didn't know what happened. Like my body
Oh,
hurt. Oh, you know what happened.
he said I turned to the behind me. Oh
You've
no,
been
don't make him relive it.
you
Oh Lord.
you've been fondled, my guy.
No, you've been diddled.
Oh Lord. Mm-mm.
Oh man.
Yo, what if he just signed just just signed each person like an autograph? Did he?
Take that, take that.
Oh man.
Just like you want to Andy's toys in Toy Story. He just write his name on it.
And then he throws you away. I don't want to play with you no more.
Yo,
Oh,
yo, Diddy a wild boy, man. Yo, that's just a wild situation, bro. That's just
oh
a
man.
wild situation. Yeah, man. That's I just thought about that. I mean, I ain't laughing at Buddy trauma. I'm not. I'm not. I just thought it was just wild,
When you turn your trauma into other people's trauma the way he has, I don't feel bad at that point.
bro.
Because you turn trauma into trauma, it happens. But like you turn trauma into the way that he turned trauma into trauma, I'm like,
Bruh. That Diddy
he's
was
evil.
he was something, boy. That boy was a freaky monster.
Mm.
That boy said, I ain't gonna lie, man. That makes me, man, I don't even want to walk the New York streets, man.
Donut, 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 donut.
Right. All you hear is, oh, we got, you walk with your lady. Oh, it's so dark out here. Dun, 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 dun. He's a nerd. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh
Be full of
Lord.
fear. The diddler is here.
Yo,
Mm-mm-mm.
he's like it's like a bad Batman villain.
Oh, for sure.
All
The
the,
Riddler.
all,
The Riddler, but the
all,
diddler.
all the other villains scared of him. Hey man, you talk to Diddy? I don't. Who told you that? Who told you I hang around here? Diddy's been terrorizing New York for years. No, what vigilante will stand up and fight against this menace?
Bro, the main weapon, baby oil.
Man, Epstein is scared of Diddy. They said
Oh my God.
they talk about how bad Epstein is. Epstein was like, "Oh, Diddy." Oh,
Oh, they wrote books about him.
Lord.
Scary stories are told about him at night to children.
the devil is scared of Diddy.
Hey
Oh
man,
man. Well, we're gonna
yeah.
go ahead and let Diddy live because until next week. But until then, fellas,
Uh, just watch it six.
watch your 6, watch your 9.